So we have our jockey waving from this point to roughly this point. So it's back and forth. So we can watch that now, rewind back. So he's waving from there to there. But when he strikes, he comes further back, which is quite far back in this example, but it doesn't need to be that far back. And now he's going to strike the horse up and around. So if I was to follow that with an arrow, it would be back and forth. And then when he strikes, he comes further back and he comes up and down. But it's more of a round action. So rewind back. So he waves from there to there. So from there to there. But when he strikes, he comes further back. It's what is known as the trigger, just like a baseball bat. You imagine swinging a baseball bat where you're just hesitating, waiting for the ball, and then as the ball comes, you pull the bat right round your neck, then you strike up and around. That's basically one of the styles that we have for waving, 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 and then hitting in the forehand style.
10 seconds. 5.
It's so important to sort of wave in between hitting a horse to give the horse a chance to respond. Looks so much, you know, better. Then the next picture we've got is the same again. Is that same forehand motion. But the other thing I wanted to work on with you, or kind of illustrate to you. So we had the forehand before, so this example here is the backhand. You'll see the difference if you look closely, how he's holding the stick. This is known as the backhand. And again, he's waving from here roughly to here. So rewind back. He's waving from there to there. But when he goes to strike, he comes further back, which is known as the trigger. Anywhere further behind his boot, and then he strikes up and around. So it's a slightly different style. And then back into the forehand, and then further back, that's the trigger, then he strikes. Hope that makes sense. And then we just go on to another thing that I wanted to illustrate to you is, if you want to get more shoulder movement here, which looks a lot stronger, you need to widen your wrists. Basically widen your two hands on the reins. And this will be illustrated here now, I hope.
Go real wide.
So he widens his two wrists, and what that does, it widens your arms. That doesn't mean to bring your elbows out, you definitely don't want that, but it widens your whole framework here and makes you a lot stronger.
Narrow. Slightly narrow.
So you can stay nice and narrow here, you can stay nice and narrow, but you also then want to widen it you want to widen that bridge, and it creates a lot more strength here. Hope that makes sense.
Stay wide for a bit.
See how he's gone from here, hands nice and close together. Hands nice and close together here. Okay, to then getting them nice and wide. See how they're not now a lot wider. And that is then creating more strength and more power, because I always explain to my jockeys the ball of energy is here, right in front of you. Hope this makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't, and I can send you some more videos.
Go narrow.